Are you dreaming of working in Canada without being tied to just one employer? Imagine being free of choice of your job, change cities, or grab a better opportunity whenever it comes to you away. While Canada's open work permit might just be the golden ticket of you're looking for. And here is the exciting part. There have been some major updates in August 2025 that could make it easier for you and your family to live and work in the Canada. But here is also few restrictions you need to know about. So stick with me until the end of this video because I will explain everything very clearly. Welcome to the Opportunities with Aqeel, your trusted channel for the global opportunities, visas, and career growth. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video with your other friends. So you never know, one share might help someone take this first step towards their Canada dream. Now let's first understand what is the open work permit actually is. Unlike a closed work permit which ties you a single employer, an open work permit that you work for almost any employer in the Canada. No labor market impact assessment, no restrictions on whether you can live or who you can work for. This means if you don't like your job or find a better opportunity, you can switch without needing to go through the long, stressful processes of getting new permit. That's kind of freedom most people want who moving abroad. Alright, so what's the change in 2025 August? Let me break it down. Canada expanded the eligibility for the open work permits. This means more groups of people can now apply, including spouses and partners for the skilled workers, PR applicants, or international students who are in the eligible program. Graduates with the post-graduation work permit giving them the Canadian work experience after finishing their studies. Refugees and protected persons and participants in youth and trade mobility programs like the International Experience Canada. This expansions is the greater news because it gives thousands of people more flexibility in building their careers and lives in the Canada. But it is also another side of the story. In earlier 2025 January, the government made some important changes that affected families. Not everyone qualifies under the spousal or family streams anymore. Now only spouse or common law partner of the certain students and workers are eligible. For example, if your partner is doing a master's degree or a PhD or a long professional program, then you may qualify. Or if your spouse is working in a high skill job like the tier 0 or tier 1 or someone in tier 2 and job 3, jobs in the sectors like the healthcare, natural sciences or constructions, you may also be qualified. But here is through part, dependent children are no longer eligible under this stream. So while August brought some positive changes, the January restrictions on the family permits are still in the place. You really need to check your specific situation carefully before applying. Now let me talk about the policies that are worth knowing. One very useful update is that the foreign workers on the employer specific permit can now switch jobs even while waiting for their new work permit. This rule has been extended and is still valid as of mid 2025. That means you won't get stuck in limbo if you want to change the employers. You can start working for the new company right away while your application is still in process. But on the flip of side, processing delays are real. Some work permits applications are talking months, and even LMIA applications have gone up to 160 business days in some cases. That's a long wait, and it could affect your status if you don't plan ahead. So always apply early. Uh, let's do a quick recap for this. Open work permit gives you the maximum job freedom and flexibility. In August 2025, Canada expanded eligibility for the several categories including the spouse, graduates, PR, applicants and refugees. In January 2025, the government narrowed down the family eligibility especially for the spouse and dependent children. You can still switch your job while waiting for the new permit, but processing time can be longer. So don't leave this to the last minute. Now you know the updates. Let me explain how to actually apply. The process is fairly straightforward. Step one is check if you are eligible for this. Now that you know the updates, let me explain how to actually apply. The process is fairly straightforward. Step one is check if you are eligible. Are you a graduate, a spouse of a skilled worker, a PR applicant, or confirmed which category applies to you? Step two is gather all the documents. This usually include your passport, proof of status in the Canada, relationship documents if you are applying as a spouse, and proof of your spouse enrollment or job status. Step 3 is how online apply online. Although the official Canadian government websites, uh, create an account on IRCC portal and submit your form. Pay your fees. Currently that's a Canadian $155 for the applications plus additional Canadian $100 for the open work permit holder fees. If biometrics are required, that add another Canadian $85. And step 5 is submit your application and wait for the processing. Most cases takes about 6 to 8 or 10 weeks, but as I mentioned, delays are common. Step 6 is the once approved, you will receive a letter of introduction, and when you enter the Canada, the border officer will issue you a physical work permit. Before I wrap up, let me give you a few quick pro tips. Apply as early as possible, especially if your current visa or permit is expiring soon. Don't check your spouse program. Double check your spouse program or job classification to avoid the disappointments. Keep a backup of all your documents ready and uploaded correctly. Remember, an open work permit gives you the flexibility, but it does not guarantee a job. You still have to find one yourself. And finally, I always use the official Canadian website to apply. Don't fall for the scams or the fakes. So there you have it, the complete breakdown of the Canadian Open Work Permit updates as the August 2025. It's one of the most powerful work permit out there, giving you the freedom and flexibility to shape your Canadian journey. But like any program, it comes with the rules and updates you need to stay on the top of. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the Opportunities with Aqeel, hit the like button, and most important, share this video with your friends and family. You never know who looking for this exact information today. Thanks you for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we will uncover the more global opportunities waiting for you.